Hi, Jeff Hoffberger from Boardwalk Wines here. We are at the 2011 Food and Wine Network show here. The Food Network is doing their annual AC Food and Wine show. And I'm going to give you a quick tour of the products I'm showing here today. First, we're going with the Landau. We have numerous Bordeaux's here today. We're going with the Landau. The Landau is a wonderful, wonderful wine. We also have Caron Saint-Jean. We have the 03 and the 04. Also here today, we have from France the Pétrusien, Vieilles Vignes, which is old vines, and we also have it in the new vines. Moving to Australia from France, we have two vignes from Australia made by Robert Farr and his Chardonnay, the 05, the 04 of the Chardonnay, the 05, 04, the Viognier. We also have 2 years of his Shiraz, very thick, jammy Shiraz. That would be the 2004 and 2005. Behind me over here to my left, my lady is pouring the Boardwalk Wine private label stock. Okay, we have the Boardwalk Red, which is a 90% Tempranillo, 10% Cabernet. And we also have the Boardwalk White, which is 100% Chardonnay. Those are both made in Paso Robles, California by Dorothy Schuler, who is over here behind me showing her Bodegas Paso Robles wines. Also today, we have the Boardwalk Wine Siren Syrah. This is an organic blend made by Pamela Pietri of Infusion. This is out of Mendocino County, California. And we have the Boardwalk Wine Camisole Chardonnay made also by Pamela. This is also from Mendocino County Juice. Hi, coming back again, we're over here at the Jack Cellars side of the booth. With me right here is Lindsay McLean, Craig McLean's daughter. Lindsay, how are you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How do you like the show so far?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's my first time here in New Jersey and the first time here in Atlantic City. Having a great time.
Great. So Lindsay is doing all the promotional stuff here for Jack Cellars. She's got the website set up, all of the wonderful emails and everything that you could want to do in the way of networking with Jack Cellars. Over here, oh, and by the way, that's a big bottle. It doesn't get much bigger than that. That's the high roller in the 5-liter, the high roller in the 3-liter, and the standard 1.5-liter high roller magnums. Right here is David Dees. David is the national sales manager for Jack Cellars. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave is currently on a whirlwind trip around the country. Want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, right now we're doing 11-week, 21-state, 38-city road trip. I'm 2 weeks into it, and it's great to be back at the Atlantic City Food and Wine Festival for the third year straight.
And this is my original charter member wine. I'm very proud to have Jack Cellars here. I see nothing but great things in the future. As you can see, people are stopping by Jack and having a great time. I'm here with Eric and Jill Orgosolka from the Zeneda Cellars Winery from Paso Robles, California. How are you doing today, Jill?
We're doing good.
And Eric?
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, I'm so glad that you guys were here to join me this year in the show, and I'm glad to have brought on your line. For those of you watching this video on the internet, all the wines you see over here to your left, my right, all the way over, including the Boardwalk wines, were made at his winery, their winery in Paso Robles, California. Off to my right is Dorothy Schuler from Bodegas Paso Robles, who we'll be speaking to in a moment. And this is Dorothy over here. I'm waving my hand over. And all of those wines, and including the Vinfusion stuff, half of my wines were made at their winery, racked at their winery, crushed at their winery, and bottled at their winery over the past few years. As we move along here to the right, next to me is Heather Gray, assistant to the winemaker Dorothy Schuler from Bodegas Paso Robles. She is opening up one of the wines here. She is opening up a Viva Yo. Again, Dorothy has won many, many awards for the Bodegas Paso Robles line. And in a minute, perhaps we can get a word with the winemaker and her husband. This is Dorothy Schuler. Dorothy, you're on camera for the Boardwalk Wine website video. This is Dorothy, award-winning winemaker, and her husband Jerry, who's hanging out here today to make sure that we engineer everything properly.
Something like that. I just wanted to see my wife once in a while.
He runs around the country doing engineering projects, and Dorothy is the winemaker. Okay, and now at this table we're going into the Vinfusion wines, which are all organic, made by Pamela Pietri. Pamela was formerly over in Paso Robles. Again, these wines were also made over at the the vineyards of Zenata Cellars. All of these wines are totally organic. We have 4 different red varietals. We have a rosé and 3 other whites, 2 of which are a Viognier. Pamela's claim to fame is that she uses gemstones and herbs to finish off the wines, putting them in the barrel and finishing the wines up over the grape. So that is the thing of infusion. They're not cheap, folks, but I don't sell cheap wine, and you shouldn't drink it either. These are the kinds of wines I bring to you. As we move off over to my left, we'll see David Washington, one of my salespeople. David, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine, Jeff. You're doing a great job here today.
Thank you. David is holding up one of our newest acquisitions. This is from Eco Love down in New Zealand, the world's first carbon zero winery. David's holding up the Sauvignon Blanc. They also make a Riesling, and I will be bringing in their Pinot Noir within the next few months. So make sure you get out and see this stuff because it's amazing. Again, a carbon zero winery, the world's first carbon zero winery. This is what we do at Boardwalk Wine. This is why I want you to look at my website. This is why I want you to drink these wines. Have a wonderful time. Wish you were here at Food and Wine Atlantic City 2011.